In a short while from now, actually, the monsoon session is going to be beginning at around 11 a.m. And we are also waiting for the Prime Minister to reach Parliament because he is also going to be speaking out to the media, which is the usual customary soundbite that he gives. But meanwhile, there has been plenty of action happening on the ground, several reactions on the ground. Let's listen to all of them.
दो महिलाओं के साथ जो अपराध हुआ है उसका एक वीडियो सामने आया है, देश के सामने आया है। ये घटना 2 महीने पहले की है। पुलिस स्टेशन से उनको खदेड़कर उन महिलाओं को निकाला गया था और जिस तरीके से एक शर्मनाक दर्दनाक हादसा सामने आया है वो देश को शर्मसार करने वाला है, मन को विचलित करने वाला है। महिला सांसद होने के नाते मैं चाहती हूँ मणिपुर पे चर्चा हो, प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी अपनी चुप्पी तोड़ें, देश की जनता को आकर पार्लियामेंट के माध्यम से जवाब दें कि आज 2 महीने से ऊपर हो चुका है, मणिपुर में किसी तरीके की अकाउंटेबिलिटी नहीं है। आज तक देश की महिला मंत्री स्मृति ईरानी ने इस पे कोई बयान नहीं दिया है और जब पूरा ट्विटर पे ये वायरल हुआ है वीडियो, जब उन पे प्रेशर आया है तो कहती हैं कि मैंने चीफ मिनिस्टर से बात की। तो मैं तो चाहती हूं कि ऐसी इनकम्पीटेंट मिनिस्टर, देश की मोस्ट इनकम्पीटेंट मिनिस्टर, विमेन एंड चाइल्ड वेलफेयर मिनिस्टर, जिन्होंने किसी तरीके का विमेन एंड चाइल्ड वेलफेयर की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी नहीं ली हो, उनको इस्तीफा देना चाहिए।
One of the most horrific videos have come from Manipur. I have seen it and I'm shaken to the core and I was unable to sleep at night. The video very categorically shows that there are 2 girls, 2 Manipuri girls standing there and a group of men are hounding them. They parade them naked, they molest them and after that they gang rape these girls. It is so horrific. And the fact is that 2.5 months back, this incident was reported. An FIR was registered by Manipur police, but till now, not a single of the perpetrators have been arrested. How shameful is that? And what is even more shameful is the complete silence of the centre on this issue.
30-40 लोगों की भीड़, 2 महिलाएं उन्हें नग्न करते हैं, उनके कपड़े खींचते हैं, पूरी तरह नग्न कर देते हैं, फिर नोचते हैं, उनको नोचते हैं। बीच बीच में ले जाके सामूहिक बलात्कार की भी खबरें आ रही हैं। मोदी जी, मणिपुर सरकार, अगर तुम्हें जरा भी नैतिकता है तो याद कर लेना, तुमने पुनरावृत्ति की है महाभारत काल की। इसी की पुनरावृत्ति 2024 में फिर होने जा रही है। आपकी राज में इस हैवानियत की सजा भारत की जनता आपको जरूर देगी। हम शर्मसार हैं आज दुनिया के सामने।
तो धारण करती है मणिपुर की घटना इस देश की मानवता को शर्मसार करने वाली घटना है। प्रधानमंत्री जी, आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी विदेश जाते हैं, अपना जय जयकार करवाते हैं और कहते हैं कि देश का सम्मान बढ़ा रहे हैं और देश के अंदर महिलाओं के साथ शर्मसार करने वाली घटना हो रही है। हमको शर्म, हम सबों को इस पर शर्म है और प्रधानमंत्री मौन व्रत धारण किया।
सरकार कह रही है वो तो तैयार है मणिपुर पे डिस्कशन करने के लिए, विपक्ष नहीं
करे तो अभी तो तैयार है कि नहीं है ये तो पता चलेगा ना। प्रधानमंत्री बयान तो दें, मौन व्रत तो तोड़े।
So the demand carries on relentlessly that the Prime Minister must break his silence and the Prime Minister must speak inside the House, even as the government could possibly gather more facts and give that kind of a statement on the floor of the House. So, Arunima, you do track the Home Ministry. Clearly today the main talking point inside Parliament is going to be Manipur, even as the House is going to reconvene in a short while from now. Is the government, I mean, are you picking up anything by way of your sources? Is the government actually trying to gather some kind of a report or some kind of a defense or an explanation? Because I also see that condemnation which comes in from the WCD Minister Smriti Irani. So I'm sure the government is equally shocked and also equally wary, and they are aware of the attacks which are going to mount on them once the Parliament meets.
Yes, we're counting down to the Prime Minister's address to the media. Pallavi, any moment now, Prime Minister will come out. It's every session, you're aware, he comes out and speaks to the media. He's likely to once again ask the opposition to cooperate and reiterate that the government is willing to discuss all issues that the opposition wants discussion on. But the opposition wants, discussion on Manipur to be number one. The way they have been framing their question, however, could make the government wary of immediately really wanting a discussion on this. In the Business Advisory Committee, this could be discussed further, how to go about discussion on Manipur, what is the time that can be allocated. That will also give the government more time to really get data about this particular video. As far as the overall situation of Manipur is concerned, I think government is in a position to apprise the House, but this video has really shaken the conscience of everybody in this country, and therefore as soon as more action is taken, I think government will be able to apprise Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha about what is happening. Who from the government speaks, that is where the opposition versus treasury battle could be.
And Shireen is of course with us. Shireen, that opposition meeting has begun, the floor leaders meeting has begun, but we've already got a sense of what is it that they want, and what they certainly want is the Prime Minister to speak. But the focus, of course, we are laying on Manipur, but apart from Manipur, a euphoric opposition front, as they call themselves, India, they do have plenty on their plate, right, which they want to attack the government on.
Absolutely, and even in fact before the opposition party meeting that was held in Bangalore on 17th and 18th, there was in fact a parliamentary Congress meeting that was in fact held at 10 Janpath, and in that the Congress party has in fact decided to raise a number of issues that includes of course Manipur, but also the price rise, the flood situation, and also the assault on the sexual assault on athletes, the claim that is in fact coming in. And similarly in the 17 and on 17 and 18, UCC was one of the issues that was discussed in the opposition meeting in Bangalore. Apart from that, of course, the number of issues like price rise was in the list of the issues that were being planned by the opposition party to rake up. But after the disturbing video that was in fact surfaced on social media, things have totally changed. Now the priority, the main agenda of the opposition party remains Manipur. They want to corner the government, attack the government, they want a response is what they have been saying. Because when we talk about the opposition parties, when it comes to the TMC, the Congress, the left party, they all have in fact in groups, in delegation have gone to Manipur, have visited Manipur. We have seen Rahul Gandhi also in fact going and visiting Manipur. But they want an all-party delegation. They want a delegation from India that was in fact officially formed. Now they want a delegation from within that opposition party to go and visit Manipur, and that has in fact been the demand that was being made by the opposition party for a long time. But the government, considering the situation, the sensitive situation on ground, the law and order situation on ground, have not really given them a date or a timeline as to when they can visit. Now all the more the government is going to press, the opposition party, I beg your pardon, is going to press on this demand. They are going to say that they want a timeline, they want a proper date as to when that the delegation can go and visit and speak to the locals and gauge the situation on ground. Apart from that, of course, the resignation of the Chief Minister and a response from the Prime Minister. So on these demands are which the opposition party is going to in fact go about it, and we have in fact been hearing that they are going to be protest until and unless a statement or a response doesn't come from the government. A discussion is not held on Manipur. They will continue their protest inside as well as outside Parliament. So, of course, we have to see how the government is going to respond, whether there is going to be a statement that will be made either by the Home Minister or by the Prime Minister.
So we'll have to wait to see that. We'll have to wait to see that, Shireen, even as the House is going to reconvene. But before that, the Prime Minister is just about to reach Parliament. So I guess we are going to wait for that soundbite as well. But now Manish Tiwari was one of the first Congress MPs who had also issued an adjournment notice based on those pictures which came out of Manipur. Let's even listen to him, what he has to say.
देखिए, बहुत दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण बात है पिछले 77 दिन से जो परिस्थितियां बनी हुई हैं मणिपुर में, और इसीलिए आज संसद का मानसून सत्र शुरू हो रहा है। दोनों सदनों में एक संवेदनशील और एक जिम्मेदार बहस होनी चाहिए मणिपुर की परिस्थिति पे, क्योंकि मणिपुर भारत का एक सरहद का सूबा है, और उसमें अगर परिस्थितियां अनुकूल नहीं रहती और वहाँ पे जो शांति व्यवस्था है, जो सांप्रदायिक सौहार्द है, उसको ठेस लगती है, तो उसका एक बहुत बड़ा दूरगामी परिणाम भारत की सामरिक सुरक्षा पे भी पड़ता है।
कहा जा रहा है सरकार चर्चा को तैयार है मणिपुर पर। अगर सरकार तैयार है तो आप लोगों के क्या प्राइम डिमांड्स हो सकते हैं?
देखिए, पहले आज संसद का सत्र शुरू होने दीजिए, और अगर सरकार तैयार है तो सारा काम छोड़कर सबसे पहले इसके ऊपर चर्चा होनी
तो
चाहिए।
इंडिया नाम ही भारत है, अगर इससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है तो फिर प्रहलाद जोशी ने कहा पुरानी बोतल में नई शराब भरी जा रही है, नाम बदलने से कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, फिर इस पर इतना हाय तौबा क्यों है?